Hello everyone, welcome to Don't Stop It, the official show of the LEN 33rd European Water Polo Championships Barcelona 2018. This is our 11th show of this program, and also today is the beginning of the semi-finals of women's competition in this venue, in this Bernat Picornell pools. We are now in the last stages of a thrilling competition, but before we have to see the highlights of the men's competition of the quarterfinals that took place yesterday. And also in today's show we will discover the training venues for the preparation of all players of the national teams. Take a seat and don't stop it.
Yesterday we lived the longest day remaining in this European Championship, with all the 16 national teams jumping into the Picornell pools with different goals on the line. Turkey and Malta were the teams who opened the action early in the morning, with the mission to avoid the last spot of the competition. The Turkish side started in control of the game. All of its 5 goals of the first half were in man-up situations, but Malta took the lead in the last period with 4 straight goals. With 59 seconds remaining, a penalty goal from Nesvet Özbek, top scorer with 3 goals, tied the game at 7 and sent it to the shutout. After 11 straight penalties converted, Malta missed the 12th and Turkey cleans the 15th place of the competition.
We started very well. 5-2 was good. Control was in our hand, but after my young players think that game is over. But now they learned in a difficult way that they have to play till the last whistle.
2 more spots had to be decided in the following match between Georgia and Slovakia. Both teams offered the young spectators of the Picornell pools an even game in which the biggest difference until the third quarter was a 4-6 for the Slovakians. After that, they couldn't score in the last 12 minutes, and Georgia replied with 4 straight goals, 2 of them from his captain Zubrar Urrua, top scorer with 3 goals and an efficiency of the 75%. The Georgians finished in the 13th position of the European Championships, and Slovakia will be 14th.
I'm thinking it's because we have a young team without experience, and I hope in the future will be better.
What to say? We had very difficult period in the beginning because we had many chances to go ahead to score, but I think we are very young and we are inexperienced, I think.
The morning session in the Picornell pools followed with the semi-finals for the 9th place. The Netherlands and Romania fought each other in a game in which was key the 5 of 7 shots transferred by the Dutch team in an extra man situations. Romania reduced the difference to a single goal at the beginning of the second half, but the Netherlands closed the game with a 6-2 partial. Jesse Koopman and Jorn Bilkenhorst were the top scorer of the game with 3 goals apiece. The Orange, who already has improved its last participation, will fight tomorrow for the 9th position in the championships, and Romania will try to be 11th.
This game was so important for us to make the improvement, to show everybody that we played a very good tournament. And now we have also very good results, so I'm proud of the team, and the way we played was very good at the right time, good defense, very strong man up, and especially the team spirit of this game was incredible.
Netherlands totally deserved this victory from the first moment. They was better team, let's say like that. In any segments and any element of water polo game today, they was better.
The second semi-final for the 9th place faced Germany and France. The French side scored the first goals of the game, but in the next possession, with an extra man, German Hanses Schulz tied the game. From that moment on, Hagenstam players took the lead on the game and left no option to France to get back in. Centre forward Timo van der Bos got a 100% efficiency with 3 goals in 3 shots and became the top scorer of the game. With this win, Germany will play for the 9th place against the Netherlands. Meanwhile, France will have to fight against Romania for the 11th spot of the competition.
I think it was a pretty tough game. We lead from the beginning on, so it was the best game in the tournament from us. And I hope now we go for the 9th place, so we see what happens in 2 days against Holland.
I think it's not a good game. We are not in the good position. I don't know. I don't have the word because I think we are better. We have the player for win.
Outstanding performance delivered by the current European Championships in Barcelona. Serbia got its tickets to the semi-final with an excellent display of defense against Hungary, especially in the first half. The Serbians opened the scoreboard with 2 goals from 2 of the best players of the world, wingers Andrija Prajinovic and Filip Filipovic. But who really shined was the youngest man of the team, centre-back Nikola Jaksic, 3 goals in 3 shots. Already with 5-0 on the scoreboard, Hungary netted its first goal in a man-up situation with 24 seconds remaining for the half-time. All Serbia had to do in the second part was answering every Hungarian goal with another one. At the end, Dejan Savic players scored 3 of their 8 goals at 2 meters. Serbia advances to the semi-finals and continues his path for the 4th straight European crown.
When you have this defense in first 2 quarters and when you have a goalkeeper in this close mood, I think everything was clear after 2 quarters.
I'm very sorry this game because we want to win and we would start the game much more aggressive and we couldn't do this. So I think this game we lost this game first quarter.
The current world champion is also in the semi-finals. Croatia-Montenegro played one of the most interesting games of the day in the Picornell pools. Despite a good start with 2 goals, the Montenegrins missed the offensive contribution of Aleksandar Ivovic, who scored 0-2 but couldn't do it again until the last period. The Croatians instead improved at the end of the 3rd quarter with 4 straight goals, some of them very beautiful. The only player who scored twice was the defender Ivan Buljubašić in 2 extra-man actions. Montenegro missed some clear chances at the end and also was stopped by goalkeeper Marko Bijak, best European player of 2017. Croatia and Serbia will repeat the semi-final of the last year World Championships.
Last period it was very bad, but we play first 3 quarters very good. We have it also two goal advance, but in attack we miss a lot of chance, I think.
It was very difficult, especially in the beginning of the game. We start pretty nervous. We didn't manage to score the goals. Crna Gora is one very good team, but we show that we are very strong, mental prepared, and at the end I think we deserve this victory.
The 3rd classified of the Group A and B face each other for a spot on the semi-finals. Italy and Russia jump into the water ready to give it all, but only the Italians were able to score in the first half of the match. Stefan Andreu Kuyov opened the Russian scoreboard in the 3rd quarter with the first and only goal for Sergei Evstingev team. Italy ruled the game from the beginning to the end and had no problem in defeating the Russians. For Italy now it will be time for the semi-finals against Spain, while Russia will fight for the 5th place.
Obviously it was a tough game, as we expected, but we had everything that we needed. 15 opportunities with extra men, and we scored only 1. I've never seen this before.
It was our target to arrive in semi-final. We knew that could be done if we will play well, and we play well until now. But we restart again because we have to reset, because semi-final is semi-final. It means medals, so it's another kind of game.
The last game of the day between Spain and Greece started with a minute of silence for the Greece Wildfires. With the ball already in game, David Martin players started leading the match, with the Greeks not letting them escape in more than 2 goals in the first half. With the Spanish supporters cheering up without pause, the host team kept playing at a high level, scoring a partial of 4-0 in the 3rd quarter that left Greece with no options of coming back. Spain took the win with all the players playing at its best and the goalkeeper Dani López Pinedo with a 70% of goals saved. With this win, Spain stays alive in the competition and advances to the semi-finals where Italy awaits. Meanwhile, Greece will have to fight for the 5th place against Russia.
For us we played 2 games today. First 2 quarters was okay. We were in the game. We had chances to lead in the score. Second part of the game for us was really the worst second part of the game ever. I remember my team.
Very happy with the qualification for the semi-finals. Very proud of all the players. I think that the players will make one game perfect. One against Greece, this is a top team of the circuit. And now we'll see in semi-finals. We will play with Italy they are very, very strong in all the games, and I don't know what happened, but I'm sure that all the team make very good.
With the male quarterfinals over, it's time now for the women to take over the pool with the semi-finals of the women's competition of the 33rd Line European Water Polo Championships.
And these days in Bernat Picornell pools we had the presence of a great number of spectators watching all the water polo games here in Barcelona, and that's what they told us about these magnificent championships that we are living here in Barcelona. Time to go with our daily interview here in the village of the LEN 33rd European Water Polo Championships Barcelona 2018. We have to continue this series of interviews with former water polo players, and now we are here with an Italian water polo player with Francesco Postiglione. Francesco, ciao, welcome to our guest.
Thank you very much.
Our set of interviews. How are you? Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I enjoyed the Bernat Picornell, the beautiful place, the most important swimming pool where played a famous player and a really great match in the past.
You are a gold medalist, European gold medalist, but also silver medalist here in this venue in Barcelona 2003 in the World Championships. What are your memories about?
The great memories in 2003 with the great match with the Italian, with Paolo De Crescenzo's coach, and we lose the final after 2 extra times with the Hungary team, and I have in my heart the silver medal and the great period for my life in water polo in this period.
Even that silver, it were years or decades for Italy with great wins, with important wins in the history of the Italian water polo.
Yeah, it's the great moment in 1995 in Vienna in the European Championships. And we have the 2-3 years before with Ratko Rudic won the gold medal here in the Picornell after 6 extra times with Spain, and in the 1 years more in 93 in Sheffield, in 94 in the World Championships. The Italy made really 3-4 gold medal in important championships, World Championships, in Olympic and European Championships.
Your case is a particular one because you were here in Barcelona '92 as a swimmer. Explain that.
Because I became like swimmer, and I played also in water polo when I was young. And I made in 1992 the Olympics in 2000 in 200 breaststrokes. And when I arrived in the Olympics, I come back with my first love in water polo.
And what do you remember about Barcelona in these?
It's my first love because in my first Olympics, and for me Barcelona was the most good organization in the Olympics. I made 4 Olympics, and for me Barcelona is the best one.
And the last question: how has changed the water polo since 2003? For example, since nowadays?
Yeah, the water polo was changed a lot. Is most physically, is most different. Also in the center, in the center back, and also near to the 5 meters. And now the player has a good physically for the. I have to work more for me than the years ago.
Francesco Postiglione, thank you very much.
Thank you, you too.
And ciao.
Ciao.
The words from Francesco Postiglione, European gold medalist, but also silver medalist here in Barcelona in World Championships in 2003. Time to talk about more things of this LEN 33rd European Water Polo Championships 2018.
The 33rd LEN European Water Polo Championships aren't just a competition. It's an event in which the whole city takes part in it. From the Bernat Picornell swimming pools, the volunteers, the hotels, and as it couldn't be other way, the water polo city clubs also have wanted to be a part of Barcelona 2018.
Junto con Budapest, Barcelona es la ciudad que alberga más clubes de waterpolo en su área de influencia. Hablamos de la provincia de Barcelona, con más nivel, prácticamente 9-10 equipos en división de honor y muchos en ligas nacionales, y por lo tanto creo que es el sitio ideal junto con Budapest para poder organizar un acontecimiento como este.
Up to 9 other facilities have joined the European water polo training venues for the teams. Club Natació Barcelona, Club Natació Atlètic Barceloneta, Club Natació Sant Andreu, Club Natació Montjuïc, piscines municipals de l'Hospitalet, Unió Esportiva Horta, Club Natació Molins de Rei, Club Natació Sant Feliu and Piscina Sant Jordi are the training venues where the teams can carry out their training sessions during the competition. For these clubs and swimming pools, being able to take part in this event is such a pleasure and a joy.
Todos los clubes de Barcelona vienen trabajando con niños de muy corta edad que admiran a jugadores serbios, croatas, húngaros, italianos, y que realmente los pueden ver solo a través de la televisión o a veces cuando la gente cuelga con el Facebook, con el YouTube. Claro, poderlos ver in situ en sus instalaciones, entrenando, pudiendo firmar sus camisetas, sus balones, sus gorros. Eso creo que es un aliciente añadido para que esos niños el año que viene practiquen el waterpolo con mucha más dedicación.
During the competition, both men and women teams are going to carry out their training sessions in the different training venues, all of them located across Barcelona city and in towns nearby. Before the competition started, each training facilities has scheduled the hours and teams that will come to train. Everything is thought in detail to make sure that the teams have everything they could need to feel like home in each venue.
Cada instalación tiene un responsable de instalación, que es el que coordina que los entrenamientos que le vamos mandando, los cambios, las actualizaciones, y luego en cada instalación hay entre 5 o 6 voluntarios que se encargan de que a los equipos no les falte de nada. Pelotas, aguas, hielo, cualquier cosa que puedan necesitar.
Training sessions for the Barcelona 2018 are running in parallel with the official competition. During these 2 weeks of competition, water polo clubs, swimming pools and hotels are working together to ensure the best environment for both men and women teams to succeed.
Agradecer muy especialmente desde la organización y desde la dirección de competición, a la cual dependemos nosotros, a las 9 sedes, juntamente con 10, que sería la warm-up, a las 9 sedes de los 9 clubs que nos han apoyado, 8 clubs y la piscina Sant Jordi, que han hecho una labor encomiable.
So that's all we had today in our 11th show of Don't Stop It. Thank you for watching us, and you know that you can keep updated in our social media. Tomorrow we will be back with the highlights of the thrilling semi-finals of women's competition. Thank you for watching us, and don't stop it.